Well, you know, when you hear the name of this particular animal, then you walk up to the exhibit and look at it, you may be saying, wait, well, where are they? Yes, that's because they're called maned wolves. They don't look anything like what we think of in our heads when we picture a wolf, and they are unique, and that's what makes them what to see at the GSC.
You gonna come on out? He's like, it's hot.
That is a beautiful animal right there. Kelly, we were talking, Manning, our photographer, I said, they look like jackals because they're just so different. You don't think of a wolf looking like that.
Yes, and they're actually not a wolf. They're not a fox. They're actually called the fox on stilts because of how tall they are and their reddish color, or reddish orangish color, but they're actually kind of all alone on their canid family branch. So they kind of do look like jackals. They're very unique.
So where are they native to?
So they're actually native to the grasslands of South America, so mostly in Brazil.
And they mostly eat what in the wild?
So they're really unique. They're omnivores, which a lot of canid species are, but they actually eat a lot of whole prey. So it's just fish and mice and any sorts of, he really likes rodents and stuff, and that's what we mainly use for training. Oceano! They also eat in the wild, they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. So here at the Science Center, we make a big smoothie, we mix it with some meat to make it a little bit more appetizing, and they slurp it right up. So it's really unique. And
I noticed like this is, you know, with some of the animals out here, you can't get in with them per se. You can with these guys, so that must take a lot of time.
Yeah, so maned wolves are actually really shy. They're solitary in the wild, so they don't live in large packs. So you would just see them by themselves. Come on, love. So they we give them their space and they give us our space, and we work really well together and have a nice bond once you do a lot of training with them.
Do you notice personalities? Are they different? Like
Yeah, so we actually have two maned wolves here. So our male Oceano here on exhibit, he is very shy. Our female Guapa is full of life. She's a great trainer, she's full of passion, and so we have to kind of take a step back because she's a little bit too much sometimes, yeah.
What is something that you hear a lot from people? What's the most asked question about them?
A lot of people are shocked when we actually go in with them because they think of wolves as dangerous animals, but they are also very shy. People are always surprised how tall they are. They're the tallest canid species. They stand a little bit under my shoulder, so they are pretty much, don't weigh a lot. They weigh about 60 pounds. They're all legged though, so they can see over those tall grasslands in the wild.
Kelly, thanks for letting us come. This was amazing too.
I'm so glad you guys came.
You have such a good job.
I love it. Good to see you.
So it's so funny because he kind of moves like a deer moves. He really does have long legs like that.
Yeah, and Tanny and I were talking. They look like hyenas or jackals to me, one of the two.
Yeah, they look just so cool to be able to see them like up close and personal like that. But gosh, it looks so healthy too. Like the color is so vibrant.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I heard, this is why I said this in the beginning, but I heard a little kid when they walked up before we were getting ready to shoot, and they held them back for a minute, and the kid went, "Where are the wolves?" And it was right there, but because it doesn't look like what we think of.
No.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Check them out. They're out there. All right, we'll take a break. It's 4:43.